Hello.
Hey guys. Ah, Nox Suplex, GS4 Medvedev High Pack. Everybody's here. So did you close the project? Okay.
All
Did?
project.
This is the one. Alright. We've been testing out this multiplayer thing. Well, it's not multiplayer, but way for one game to communicate with another on so that you can download a little client where you can select your units and then send that to Twitch. But actually it won't send to Twitch, it will send to the server that is streaming, and seems like that is doable. So that is good news.
Okay.
But
This.
yeah. So that basically our Twitch mode app is, yeah, it's doable. We are going to do it for sure now. I've 0 wins so far. Well, maybe today's your lucky day. So, to make it clear, we are right now in warm-up mode, because when we start it's just like we need some time for people to get here and so on, so we play like 2 or 3 games that are not for rewards, but then we will switch to the other mode, and then I will turn on this screen, as you can see, and there are the games that you can win. I'm also going to send you a bigger link so that you can see that these games. I have a mess of a desktop. That's a thing, because these 2 monitors, they keep messing up icons when I turn one off and turn the other on, because we have another PC and the middle monitor is the one we are switching. So I cannot find the Skype. He found it.
Where?
Okay, he did. That's good.
You want to?
And alright, you guys can join. We can play.
Yeah, but we have chat here. You can.
Yeah, but I'm using this one just to join myself. Yeah, this is good. Alright. Guys, I think you're confused. Yeah, maybe. We always start confused. It's like, what is happening? Let's set everything up. But I think we set everything up.
Wrong monitor. Well, how did? Oh.
Most unprofessional streamers ever. Alright. Hope I didn't leak anything this time. That's why nobody is entering the game. Alright. Stupid things happen to us a lot. Thank you for the sneak peek. Yeah.
Joanna, we should have let them.
Yeah. Like, let's see how far they go without realizing. Yeah, I'm setting up this little thing, like, tweaking it. But you've seen how big of a mess both of the monitors are, and this is why we take so long to start the stream. And I guess there is a fair argument that you can say, like, just clear it, but when I clear it, it doesn't last long, like 3 days the most, and then it's again, the whole mess is back again. Alright, I think I'm going to start. Is the volume of the music and our voice right? We've been messing with the volume. I've been messing with the volume for music, so it might be too quiet or too loud now. All fine. That is good. Awesome.
Uber. First winner of today.
But I still haven't found Skype. I did reinstall it so it
I
disappeared.
closed it. Yeah,
You closed.
yeah.
Got it.
Oh, I won. I haven't watched it. Look at that, the warrior is not that bad unit.
Yeah, and we
Knight.
we haven't buffed him in a long time. He
Yeah.
remained the same for a long time.
Yolana. Classical.
Yep. How not they made updates? Well, it's Saturday, so we are not talking about updates on Saturday
Wow.
because they're usually none, unless we work on Friday. Actually, there are some updates right now because we figured out how to make the Twitch app work, so that is good. And yeah, all right.
Congratulations, Yolana.
Let's go with 8 units next.
Yep.
So you guys can join. Come on.
What is?
I don't know. When are you going to implement the app? Probably it will take some time because we need to have single player
Definitely,
mode.
it will take some time.
Yeah, single player mode will take like maybe a month and maybe a month and a half and then another month for that app. But we will be figuring it out and trying out some stuff, so maybe we can send something for some of you guys to just try.
Yeah, we will definitely release that app before the Kickstarter, so
Yeah,
that we can test it actually.
that's true, yeah. So, wait, is something is wrong?
Oh, what's wrong?
Ah, let's play this.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, we got some people here.
Yeah, so for you guys to help you play, this is the tutorial, and you can see there really quickly how you can join the game. So this is mainly single. Thanks for joining us, Tokas. So this is mainly single player game, but we are also doing this Twitch version of the game. So I'll actually show you right now how you can join. So this is my Twitch. Oh my god. Today's just. So this is my Twitch chat. So I can write hashtag followed by some of these characters like knight and then level. So let's say level 5. Enter, and there we go. This is my team with one knight level 5. So I have a total of 8 points, meaning that I can add 3 more units level 1 or 1 more unit level 3. So I'm going to add 3 more units level 1, but watch this. I'm going to use only these letters so I can join faster. So like A. Okay, now I'm in this space. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to write A for archer and then separate with commas to add more archers, like this. And there we go, I added 3 archers. So this is how you can add them, like the fastest way you can add them. Alright, so if you guys have any questions, tell me and I'll help you out. But there is also that tutorial where you can see it slowly. And yeah, we're gonna enable the championship mode right now. So you guys, whoever wins the game. And where it is? There it is.
Yep.
Alright, so these are the games that you can win.
Well, we're gonna wait for 3 more people and we can start.
Yeah. This week I stole the Steam account. What?
Recovered thanks to Steam support.
Aha,
Okay.
Alright, so if you guys need any help or are interested in what is going on here, if I didn't explain very well, feel free to ask. Will you add more characters to the game for us, or are you testing them privately? We have 2 more animated, but the problem right now is that they are not they require additional stats in the game, and for these stats like agility, strength and magic, we need some other stuff implemented in the game, and that is interface and so on. So we cannot add them yet. But as soon as Daniel is finished with interface, we are probably going to add them. Because we have Shaman and he needs to increase strength and agility of units around him. And how is he going to do that when we don't have it? So, okay, so let's see here. Sorovi, you have 4 more points. Okay, Cactus Manol, you just added another one.
And Tokas.
Alright, great.
Nice. Okay, so yeah,
alright,
we're
gonna start. This
Yep.
is a full team.
Oh, Entertainment Forge against Tukas.
We have pretty similar team.
Yeah.
But I have higher level knight, and they are really good counters to archers. So
Yeah, because
I
they
won.
have shields, so they can defend from projectiles.
So basically, don't worry about it if I win or if Daniel's win. You didn't join this
No,
one.
I can join.
But if I end up winning, we are going to give the reward to second best. Though I rarely win, it's not something that happens. I don't know if it ever happened. I think maybe once it happened on the championship.
I don't even know what's going on. Well, we're making the game, and this is Gladiator Guild Manager, that's the name, and we made this Twitch mode. It's actually single player game, but we made this Twitch mode so that you can try the game in early development. So basically what happens is that oh yeah, Uber. Yeah, you create your team and they are fighting on their own. And if you win, you can choose one of these games that you can get for free on Steam. Yeah.
So single player mode is going to be about you making your teams, going through that world, doing quests, competing and getting through higher and higher ranks. and then we are going to have a story and different regions and all kinds of stuff and quests. But we are also doing this Twitch mode that you will also be able to play in the game, and well, this still needs a lot more work. Right now you can only join with your team and then you will see them fight, but soon, in a few months, we will have app that you can use where you can actually position your team, choose their abilities and so on, and then you will have way more tactics. Even now you still have enough tactics right now, but game is fairly early in development, so we have only 7 characters right now, but there will be more soon. Brad class includes more music. I don't know about the Brad class, that is... How can I join? Okay, so we have that lobby screen and you can join there when we are all making teams. But now everybody already made a team, so they are fighting, and once we have a champion, the champion will win some of these games. There you go. As you can see, this is the first round, and then whoever survives and gets to the end wins, and then we're going to be able to join again.
Thanks for follow, Nikki.
I'm actually going to link you the tutorial. There it is. So that you can double check how you can join exactly. Then you can write hashtag, name of the characters, but I cannot show you right here because we don't have the panel right here. But you can see in that link that I just shared. How do you know how many points I can use? Okay, so next one, let's use 10 points for the next one.
Yeah.
It's whatever we choose at that point, so... But we can tell you in front, so 10 points, and you guys can think about some good tactics with that. Oh, there it is. My team again against...
Hey, thanks
Cactus.
for follow.
Thanks for joining us.
Peach 99.
You defeated me.
Well,
Cactus, you defeated me. Fair and square.
nice.
So that was better.
It's not possible to join right now, but as soon as this champion is finished, you can join then. The thing is, the current mode is this one, so we are still developing this Twitch mode more and more, so in the future you will be able to join while others are playing, and we will have also different modes for Twitch and a lot of things.
Yeah, that other mode would be like 2 teams, and you can choose what team you want to join, and when your team is there winning, if you manage to win, you stay in the arena, and then you see how many in a row you can win, and then you lose, no problem, you join back with your team and wait through the list. And it will move kind of faster because they're just entering, fighting, and though we will keep this mode because it's kind of cool to see if your team can win against everybody else. So Lich King, forgot to make him, but maybe if Blizzard wants to cooperate. Thanks, I didn't know, so I only chose 3 characters. I think you chose all the characters right now, no? In this one, I think everybody chose 8 characters.
Basically, you have, for example, 10 points. That means that you can add 10 units that are level 1, or 1 unit that is level 10, or 2 units that are level 5, and that's it basically.
Yeah, 1 point is 1
point
level.
is 1 level,
and that's their strength usually.
Yeah.
Like, and then you need to find the best combination that you think will have a good chance at winning. And even though we don't have that many units, we have only 7 right now, there will be many more. Even now we sometimes see some people figuring out completely new tactics and like, hey, who would say that that would work? And then everybody starts copying them, and then at some point it doesn't work because somebody starts using counter tactic. Or look how far this warrior got. But This is as far as he will go. Yep.
Cactus Man. Nice, you're in the finals.
Actually, I have to move this a little bit because no.
But it's not fun, you will break it.
I guess I can read it here too. You will break it.
Yona
what?
will kill you.
Yeah.
So,
He's
Cactus
not
Man and Sorrel V.
Alright, so
Let's
this is the
see
finale.
who's gonna
All
win
right.
the game.
Somebody asked what classes do we have, and I'm going to go into that details in a bit, but let's slow down the time here and see who wins. Alright, so this slows down. I'm going to zoom in even. This is still pretty close, I think. Cactus seem to be winning a bit more, if I'm not wrong.
No?
No?
I think Sorrel
Oh,
is
he's losing
Oh,
actually.
there
Or
was
he's
the head
winning.
off.
And Mage
Yep.
is done. Okay, I think Sorry is going. Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, Sorry is going to win. Cactus, you were really close, but Sorry.
Yep.
Good job. I'm going to save this so that at end of the stream I can send this to publisher, and he's going to contact you all guys and send you games that you want, that you choose. He's going to contact you here through your Twitch because he sees your nickname, and that's the easiest way. Alright, 10 units, you guys can join now.
And now you can see the
Yes.
units available.
So let me see. Winston, he asked what classes we have. Alright, so these are the classes: Knight, Archer, Berserker, Priest, Ghoul, Warg, and Pyromancer. Quickly, Knight, he is defensive unit, so he's really tanky. This is what he's good at. He's great against archers because he can put the shield and protect himself while running. He's pretty solid against Pyromancer, and solid unit overall. And archers, they shoot quickly, and they are really good and precise, but if somebody approaches them, then they die quickly. But they're great against orcs, for instance, because orcs don't have good protection, any protection against them. Then they're good against ghouls, solid at removing priests and pyromancers, but weak against wargs and knights. So priests, they're support class, they can heal everybody, give shields, so some classes like ghouls really could use priests because they don't have good protection. Or berserkers also. I skipped berserkers. So berserkers, they have very big, huge damage, and they have some throwing axes, but they are fairly slow, and they don't have much protection. Then ghouls, they don't have any protection, and they don't have any ranged weapon, anything, but they have huge damage. So if there is somebody to support them, or maybe to run in front of them, that is good. Wargs, they are super fast, they are the fastest unit, they have solid defense because they can dodge arrows and so on, but not as strong as berserkers, for instance. And pyromancer, they are like artillery, how do you pronounce that, something like that. They can target multiple units and they deal area of effect damage. So that would be a rundown of what they are. I'm going to look into the chat right now. I'm just going to join quickly. We're probably going to have to add a few bots, but we're gonna wait a little longer for everybody to join who wants to join. Oh well, dude, Sarov is my friend. He needs insurgency. Here we go. Awesome. So publisher will ask you in the chat after this stream what game you want, and he will send you the key. And if something happens that he doesn't contact you, don't worry about it. You can contact me always, and we've been doing this for a few weeks already, so he'll probably do it pretty quickly. Share the live to see if he gets more people.
It's usually GG.
Well,
Thanks for
Cactus.
follow, Cactus.
This is really interesting concept for interactive content. Yeah, we figured it too. Lolo Bomb Mouse said that. Okay, I'm going to start adding bots. Here is one problem, not problem, but thing. We have to have either 16 people or 32 people. So if you know somebody who would like to play this game with us, feel free to send them invite so that we can have less bots and maybe your friend can win. Alright, I'm going to start in about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
So
there's gonna be a lot of bots, so basically bot can actually win if you...
We're gonna figure out if bot is the winner. If there is like a second place, we're gonna give a reward to second place, but it might get complicated if 3 bots win or something, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're gonna then simulate it and...
Yeah, we're gonna find some way of sharing reward.
Thanks for follow.
So as Lol Baum said, this interesting concept. Yeah, we are going to even build more into this. We're going to do some Twitch app where you can actually position units, choose abilities, and thanks for following. We are actually doing this to share how the development is going. And we are doing this every day except Sunday. Well, we're not sharing games, but we are having these competitions on Saturday, but on a regular day we just talk about how the game is going and so on. I'm going to start now. Let's hope bots don't win. Bots don't win. We have 9 bots, that's tricky. Thanks guys. Alright, so Lardon, thank you for following. Cactus, you're doing great again. Here we go, boys.
Andreas, thanks for follow.
Peach says, by the way, this is sick concept, thank you. We hope to build upon it some more. So overall, every day we are streaming and talking about how the game is going, but we are also talking with you guys about like ideas and how it's all progressing and how direction that is going in. So for instance, we had some ideas that we weren't really 100% sure, so we were talking with you guys on Discord actually, and there we kind of discussed it and got to, well, better choices that way. So this is awesome and you guys can influence the game there. And also, because when the single player mode demo goes out, I mean when we have this alpha, we're going to be sharing it on Discord with some people. Not everybody's gonna get it, but a lot of you guys who are active would be able to get it there. So if you're interested in trying that alpha mode at some point, feel free to join our Discord. We have the link below here in Twitch, but I'm also going to share it. And there it is. But Uberlord shared it as well, so Uberlord. Here we go, boys. Let's see if I beat the bot. You did, bitch.
You won.
I won. I almost don't want to win on these championship modes, but it happens. In what language did you program this? In C#.
C#, yeah.
And we are using Unity. Actually, this is right now running inside of Unity. But here you can see it. It's in Unity. Flex versus Growth Tanks. Growth Tanks. I don't know how I read it. By the way, what's the class's name which throws the Firebolt Mage? It's a Pyromancer, but she used to be called Mage. So I think you can even write Mage and it will join as a Mage. And the thing about her, well, about every unit is that the higher level they are, higher the damage, higher the health, but also the casting time will be reduced. So mage that is like level 18 is going to cast firebolts much quicker than mage level 1.
GS forever.
By the way, I see
see
some
if you can win the
notifications
bot.
here for people joining Discord, and thank you for joining the community.
How long did this take to make, and how does it interact with Twitch? Well, we are working on. Oh, what that one? We are we are working on this game for like 8. It's 8 months.
I think
yeah.
even longer, maybe 9 at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, 8-9 months. And the Twitch mode we got randomly idea. We started streaming actually because we wanted to have like open development and as we develop the game we constantly have the feedback from you guys, and this Twitch mode was like we streamed and we were like, hey, why
Thanks
don't
for
we
following pitch.
Hey, thanks for follow. We were like, why don't we implement that that people who are watching can play, and that's how we started. And I was like, in 2 hours before stream, I made something. It was very bad and buggy, but it was like this Twitch mode exists for like a month or something, maybe more, 2 months.
That first one.
This Twitch mode, where
I'm not sure.
Twitch mode
How
in the
long-
game, how long?
How long does it exist? No,
Yeah.
it's longer. Well, it's there from the moment we started streaming, almost like 2 weeks, and then I think about 2 weeks passed. We figured that we have nothing to talk about because we have like 5 minutes of updates, and then we're like, what now? And then we started playing around with this. So I think in about 2 weeks you made this. 2 weeks after we started streaming,
Yeah.
I think. So yeah. Also, on some days our English is better, but there are days when it's even worse, so you can run into anything. You never know. But
What does Ghoul do? Well, he has a high damage but no defense against anything.
yeah,
So, yeah.
basically units like Orc, this Berserker, he can put his axe in front of him and block some attacks. But he cannot block a firebolt or arrow, while Knight, he can put shield and block pretty much anything. And plus he can put his weapon, so he's great at defending. But some of them, like this Vorg, he has only dodge, while these guys, they don't have anything. But as you will see, they have huge damage, look at them. Yeah, really big damage. So now the wolf, the Vorg, he took attention and everybody was focusing on him, so they were able to run in there and do some damage. So this is a good team.
You guys deserve a follow. Thank you, man. Really. Don't suppose people can mod the look of their own classes.
Right now we are not too familiar with modding actually. I mean, I know about it, I know that I know what games are using it, but I never like looked into it enough. But a thing that I'm afraid of, like for instance, you can mod the Rim world, but they have these simple characters that are just sprites. So I don't know if you can actually, how would we be able to allow people to mod this and add their own art and stuff when it's really complicated to make this art. It's like Spine Engine, it has this 3D things and events and whatnot, so maybe we're going to look into some modding stuff if that is what you meant, but we're not sure how far we can go with it. But it would be cool because like I think you can do anything with this modding, because then community, when they make content, they can make anything without copyright issues. Like in RimWorld you have Star Wars, you have Game of Thrones guys. Like here we can have Hulk and he would be fighting, but I don't know. We'll look into it more, but it's kind of tricky because of the way we do art. Character animations, to be more exact.
The animations look really smooth and it's really interesting concept. I like it a lot.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is actually a 2D game. It's not
Yeah.
3D.
I think it's obvious.
Yeah. Whoa, that's...
But they have these 3D effects, like Knight when he is moving his like head. You can kind of see some. I'll actually zoom in to show you when we have him. Or actually, I can do this here. Yeah. Up. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. So as you can see, these characters are not the best examples. I think Knight is most obvious one. Because he has that hat that kind of feels like 3D-ish a little bit.
With a little secret called Rakia.
The English improves. Thank you for the tip.
Yep.
Actually, first time we ever stream anything was my previous game. It's called Skimming Through the Zombie Apocalypse, and publisher said that he would push a lot of traffic, and we were like, crap, how are we going to talk there? Like, we never streamed, and there were going to be 200 people, kind of. Then we got kind of drunk, and it wasn't that hard. Next time I streamed alone and sober, and there were again 200 people, so it was kind of tricky. But good point. But too much Rakia will probably be like not even versed in English, but even versed in our language.
Yeah, we're from Serbia.
That's right. Depends on somebody is disagreeing about Rakia. I love pivo is better because it's cheap. There is cheap Rakia too. When I was younger, I used to make these calculations like how many alcohol is in this and that, and what's the best. All right, so entertainment. Yeah, all right, you answered that. Heineken. Because I can hear from their accent. Really? You figured from our accents only. That's great.
Yeah, you can. I can recognize.
Yeah.
It's really.
That's the thing about it. Like I been to these gaming conferences and talk with a lot of people from a lot of countries. And when I talk with somebody who is from France, even though they have great English, like I think their grammar is on point and they speak kind of smoothly, but their accent is making it harder for me to understand because I'm from Serbia and they're from a land where they speak with a lot of different accents. But when I talk with somebody who is Serbian on English, who has terrible English, I can still understand them everything because we just have that similar kind of English. I don't know. So I can see that you can figure it out. I like the interactions of Pyromancer spell with the scenario. Nice detail there. Oh, you mean with terrain? Yeah. They live like crater. Still, all the effects are not polished very much. They're not optimized. They're not polished. We just added them, and we kind of made them look good enough. Look at these bots. Bot 7 and bot 8.
Yeah.
Bot 8 is actually our nemesis. I wonder if he's going to win. He won. No, he won.
Yep.
Bot 8, yeah, go bot 8. But bot is disappointed us. Once I had some colleagues got drunk, we started to speak English because we could no longer perceive our own language. Balkan English has an accent. Do you guys Rocket or counter?
On counter.
What?
He's asking, are we playing CSGO? Probably.
Rocateon. I'm not switching well.
Thanks for follow. I don't see who, but thanks.
Quasirus. Welcome. He used to play counter a lot,
Yeah.
me not so much. I played it a little bit in school, but when I didn't have...
Oh! Windson. You lost.
Against...
Against bot.
Oh no. I think Peach is good. Yeah, he's doing good.
Nice.
Alright. Peach, Uberlord and bot 3.
Uber against bot.
By the way, bot on won a championship before the AI was good, yeah. Must have run on a Mac. Alright,
Huh.
Peach.
So
Cool.
I'm like
I'm like that, you know, in Simpsons, Barney or no, the guy who holds the guy who holds the bar, and then guys call him and then ask him to call somebody, and then he says some swear word, and I'm dumb like him. I think bot will win this one, but you will win the game still, so... Because, okay, he'll eliminate this guy, but there's no way for him to arrive, to get to the archer in time. She's... yeah. Even though she's level 1, she's much... Alright, but still you won.
Yep.
Oh. Alright, let's go with 14.
14,
So,
yeah.
let's build it up to 18. How does the championship mode work without Twitch chat? Championship mode is built for this actually, so it doesn't work without Twitch chat, but we will make this app where you can like choose the server where you're playing, and then you can build your team and select their positions and abilities and whatnot, and then you would just click send and it would send it and you wouldn't have to use the chat. But generally the game will not be about this particular championship mode, but it will be like you're holding you have your camp, and then you go and buy well, get some volunteers that are going to fight for you, and then you buy some glyphs, and then you go on some championship and you fight, and then maybe you win, maybe you lose, then there's some quest, something is going on in that world, and you can it's so tricky to explain because I'm terrible at explaining it, even though we're doing this for some time, but we are also changing the game design a lot, so...
Yobby7, how do I join? You
Right.
can watch tutorial.
Yes, or quickly, if you want to join quickly, but here is the tutorial.
Here
If
is
you-
the link, yep.
You write hashtag, followed by name of some of these character, followed by number that will represent their level. And then you have 14 points totally here. Every character is 1 point, but every level is 1 point. So character level 5 costs 5 points. So for instance here we have 14 points, meaning that you can add 2 characters level 7 for instance. And there is a tutorial that I linked if you need to see how it exactly works. It could actually be fun at parties having championship with friends on one PC.
Yeah, that's doable.
That's
Pretty much
probably
easily doable. Well, when we have
the
everything.
the thing about it, like when we are when streamer is playing. Right now we can add bots right easily, but we should let streamer add whatever team he wants and name that team whatever he wants. Meaning
Yeah.
that it can be played at parties, right? Everybody can sit, make their team, then the next person sits, makes their team. So yeah, definitely doable. Yeah, we haven't been thinking about how a streamer would be adding bots, but this would be one way.
Okay, let me join.
What do points do? Well, every point is like one level for characters. So if you add Knight level 7, he is going to be strong, kind of like 7 Knights. Probably not. Probably he's going to lose against 7 Knights, but if you can combine him with somebody strong in some good situation, he will be strong, might be stronger. For instance, I'm actually going to join now also, so you guys can see how I'll do that. Hashtag. I'm going to try something like this. I'm going to add mage, but I'm going to write these shortcuts instead of full names. So instead of pyromancer, only Y. And she should be level 8. And there she is. I guess it's a bit small screen right now, but and I'm going to add some archers, and I'm going to separate them with commas, meaning that I'm going to add 3 archers here. Alright, I have 3 more points, and I'm going to add some warriors. No, knights. 3 knights. There you go. Full team ready. Okay, so I'm going to start adding bots slowly. But if you guys have anybody who would like to join this game, feel free to
Oh,
share.
there it is, Yobis. He
Uh-huh.
made it.
Nice. Alright, so Yobis, you have 1 character level 1, meaning that you have 13 more points. Driver Forge, could you say it again? Who
Wait, there
counters
is
who
messages.
and who does what? Yeah, sure.
Just a second. What if somebody uses multiple accounts to overpopulate or populate the server and win all prizes for themselves? I suggest limiting it to 1 account per IP. Maybe 1 account created on 1 IP. Yeah, but
We're not that professional here at all.
Yeah. We don't have that IP address
Technology.
information. Yeah, so
Yeah.
well, if somebody uses 2 accounts, okay.
We don't think we had that kind of problem yet. But now you've given them ideas, so thank you for that. Just kidding. Well, yeah, we don't have IP address. We have only several information when we get the message from the Twitch. So maybe we would have that information if we had these Twitch apps. That is actually not a bad point, because if they are using Twitch apps, that might be tricky.
Yeah.
But still, we are the only one who are sharing prizes here. Most of the Twitchers are going to play just for fun, so...
Yeah.
But still, I don't know. But anyway, it's a good point and a good thing that you brought it up, because it might be tricky when you have that Twitch app, because you can open several of them and then easily play. This is a bit trickier. You have to make actually like 10 accounts. But here, if you have like 3 monitors, you can actually open 3 of the 10. You don't even need 3 monitors. You can just minimize. Alright, I'm going to go through these classes, but let's just check the chat for previous messages first.
Yeah.
Could you say... Oh, okay, that's the next one. Alright, so I'm going to slowly add a few more bots. And I'm going to explain this, but if you guys have anybody you can share this with, you can do that so that we can have more players without bots. But alright, so quickly, super quickly, Knight, he is tank unit. He has shield and he has like
Sword.
weapon block. Yeah, so he doesn't make huge damage, but he can block arrows, no problem. He's the only one who can block this pyromancer's firebolt.
Okay, you can add one more bot and.
Yeah, but I need to go through this as you guys asked.
Okay.
So you guys can, but I'm going to go quickly. So archer, they are doing good damage, but they are ranged at doing good damage, but they are weak if somebody approaches them. Orcs, they are very strong. They have huge damage. They can throw axes at the start, 1 axe they can throw, but they don't have much defense. Then priests, they are support class. They throw shields or heal. Ghouls, they have huge damage but no defense and are slow. Wargs, they are fast, they can dodge arrows, but they are not as strong as perhaps Berserker, not even as Warrior. And so they are good counters against archers or pyromancers, or good to approach priests, I guess. And pyromancer, she is class that can target multiple units, shoot a big explosion and
Like
make
area
a lot of
of
damage.
effect.
Yeah. Alright. Starting. Sound of horns, the army of fake accounts is coming. Raise all hands and give me your luck. Praise. Good luck, Noxu. I don't think fake accounts are coming because we're here fighting with honor. Yeah, hopefully. Wait, is the Pyromancer a new unit? Last time I was here it wasn't an option. She used to be called the Mage before, and maybe last time you were here we didn't have the animation yet.
Yeah.
So, but no, she's not a new unit. 2 new units we have, they're not new anymore, but used to be new, whereas Ghoul and Vorg. And we have 2 more coming, I would like to say soon, but probably not that soon, because we need some infrastructure in place before we can have like all the stats and all the stuff that we need for these units. But the good news is that at the point where we do release these new units, we probably gonna release more than one, probably 2 or 3.
Uber 1. Nice. Don't
my mouse was hovering over the X button of Unity, so if I accidentally clicked it,
Yeah.
it would shut everything down. So yeah, on the weekdays we have a lot of adventures, so to say.
Yeah.
We have some clips there of crazy things that happens. Like for instance, we sometimes have, I mean, bugs can happen here too. I don't know. Luckily, they're not happening here right now.
Yeah.
But we had weird stuff, like somebody was being pushed out of the arena through the colliders because there were too many mages, I guess, shooting him. And then he manages to come back and somebody kicks him, and kick was extremely strong. It's like, it felt like he was hit by, I don't know what, by
Look at this.
bazooka.
Oh.
He didn't have.
Yeah.
So a lot of weird things happen sometimes, but we also play around with stuff. For instance, we right now added something that we call like a twist on Wednesday. So each Wednesday we make something weird. For instance, we made these mages, instead of shooting fireballs, throw chairs, but the chairs would go through everybody like super strong, and then so they would again, they weren't so OP, they would need to cast and then throw it, so But it was fun because if there are a bunch of units in one line, the chair would kill everybody and they would even lose cats and so on. Ah, there it is. Thanks, Uber. Uber linked it. And Rakia power up, only 10 dinner. Don't give us ideas.
Whoa,
We might do it.
One. But it was mage level 7.
Happens.
Yep.
Bots on fire, yeah.
Wow. Another bot one.
Oh no, 3 bots. Like every bot 1. From bot 1 to bot 3. Yeah, it is not good. No, bot 4 last here. We're also, so some of the things that are going on is that we are figuring out the music for the game right now, and then after the music we're gonna start adding sound effects and so on. So music right now...
Oh, another bot one.
Come on! I'm not happy about that.
Me neither.
But... I don't know what I was saying.
Music.
Music, yeah, music. We're figuring that out, but it is very tricky because we need like short bits of music, because look how quickly the battle runs, so that it's like, I don't know, 20 seconds, even less, with some intro and with some ending, so we are playing around with that a lot. So in that situation, maybe it was... Yeah.
Yeah, that goddamn mouse.
So if you guys have any question about any part of the game, I'm not sure like how what aspects of it, what ideas seem interesting or weird or not clear, feel free to ask. Damn, I had no chance.
RPG strategy.
I'm looking forward to
One.
seeing these like new things when we make that app, because there you will be able to choose everything, like make you know, maybe there is some combination of position that is much better than right now. Right now they're automatically, like if there is if the unit is archer, they're in line 2, if they're fighter, they're in line 1, and so on. So I'm guessing that we will see some interesting combinations there.
Sorry, internet is not good. He asks if you guys can lower the ultra botty difficulty. I don't know
Bot
what you-
difficulty, he probably means, well, that's the funny thing, like, it's not really much of an AI, it's very random. It's like, I mean, there is some algorithm that creates these units, but it's not, it's nothing crazy. So sometimes they stumble upon something that is good and sometimes they don't, so... But, again, when we add that app, then we can actually have more things to do, and then we can make better teams, while bots will still be fairly random, probably. Oh, that is me, oh no. This is looking bad. I won, bunch of bots won. Alright.
I lost somewhere. I don't know.
At least that. New class added Drunk Master. Throws off enemies with slowing them plus synergy with Pyromancer. If the target is hit by Pyromancer after Drunk Master, apply the dot damage. Throws? How do you mean throws? Like grabs them and throws them?
Maybe like push them or...
I'm imagining drunk Jackie Chan.
Drunk Jackie Chan. Bam! Get that head flying off. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, he's been beaten down. Look at his
Yep.
face. Oh, it throws alcohol at them, and they're like, has to drink it. Who can resist?
Drunk Jackie Chair.
Jackie Chan. He would be throwing chairs, but he's drunk, so he'd miss always.
Yeah.
I'm going to speed this one up because they're bots.
Okay.
Alright, bot and bot 5. Fight it out. Thank you very much.
No, Archer level 12.
This is bad.
But these bots are playing against each other.
Yeah, that is good. No, they're not. They're not.
Could we do a higher point cap
Yeah.
next game? That would be
Sure.
more fun. Yes?
We're gonna go
it
with
would
18.
be 18.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
maximum number.
Yeah, right now
Well-
we did some weird stuff on some weekdays, like we allowed 1,000,000 points at one point, but the thing was that we weren't sharing anything, so there wasn't a problem if something break because of the bugs, and there were bugs, there were crazy things going on.
Who won the last contest?
I will
Yeah, it
send
was
you.
Sorowi and
I will send
I don't
you.
know who else.
Wait. Alright, so here are the screenshots on Skype. There is. I'm still not getting notifications on Skype. I removed it and installed it again, and
Skype is a mess.
yeah, big one.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing ever. I don't know, but it's always it's weird.
Always
Sometimes
something is
I'm
wrong.
not getting notifications there, but sometimes I am, and sometimes notifications won't go away. And this is
Yeah.
constant bug that I have. I don't understand it at all. And then sometimes it scrolls text to right so that I cannot, like, if you write me something, this is the like text, it scrolls them like a little bit down. Imagine that this is the like border, it slows it scrolls it down like this so that I cannot read it, and I have to scroll every time somebody sends me a message. It just breaks. Then I have to
Yeah.
restart the PC, I guess, to fix it. Alright, good job. You defeated me, Flob, and I think Noxu won against Bot. Yep. Awesome.
This is not awesome.
This is not. Alright. RPG versus high pick.
Now we're gonna have the finalist. And
Noxu.
in the
Nice.
final.
Alright. Noxu know what he's doing. Actually, funny thing is that he doesn't know English, so he does not understand us at all, but he only understands you guys on chat, and it translates. He has automatic translator, I think. Alright. Add Just Bros Trio to the game. He uses telecomunicatie uređaje and Savannah to kill everybody.
Just Bros.
Ah, yeah. I have a weird thing when I switch to English that I'm
RPG1.
RPG, but he is giving it to Noxu, so Noxu won actually. Yeah, if you win, you can give your prize to whoever you want. So some people are giving it to others. Save 18. Come on, there we go. And we are starting another one. We have 18 points, and you guys can join. Up. Up. There you go.
Okay, I won't join now because. Okay, let's see how many.
Let's see how many people we have. Yeah, yeah.
There.
Maybe we will have only 6. I don't think so. I think we will have like 20. This is when we have 30 people watching. Usually 20 people join.
Yeah, we encourage everyone to join. So
Yeah.
we have how many? 32 viewers.
If you all can join, this is it.
Yep. I wonder how would it look if we had like 64 players. We never had that.
Yeah. We were once close, and then I started adding bots, but then I figured like, yeah, it's not, we're not close, we're halfway there, 40 something. But many people, many of the people, they didn't really add all the full teams and so on, so I figured like, yeah, let's just go with 32 instead. And I actually read it.
Yeah, I got it right now.
Yeah, I was reading it Peach, and that's it, like Peach, and I haven't even read the last part of it, and then I'm like, alright, let's read the whole thing. And yeah, I have this weird thing about like when I'm thinking, I switch to English, and I'm thinking on English right now, even though it's not good English, I'm still thinking on English, so when you write something on Serbian, I'm not even registering it until I translate it. Bot system. Somebody made a fake account. At least they're not hiding it.
Yeah.
That's good. Alright. I think we will have 32 players again. So let's well, let's wait a little bit more, because if you and me join, we will have like too many bots. So I'm hoping that some more of you will join, and if not, I think it would be better to start with 16 people, because if we have that many bots, you guys will have to wait twice as long because of the bots. Okay, I think we will add more bots.
Okay,
let's
us
join.
join.
Okay. Alright, I'm adding bots.
Tactic now. Knight 14 and 4 priests.
Yeah, I don't think people were trying
I
that.
don't think never.
That's the new one.
Yep.
Okay, adding bots. Too many bots.
Yeah.
I don't feel good about this. But we'll start.
Oh no.
If I started, Lolo, you would not be in. Like I already clicked, but I didn't release.
Away, yeah. Oh, there it is.
Alright, there we go. Alright, Lobo, we are waiting for you. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna wait like
Waiting
10 more
for
seconds.
20 seconds
20
because
seconds.
of the lag.
Who knows? Yeah. Who knows?
And we are definitely starting then.
20 more seconds. And I guess we should start.
Yeah. That's it.
Kicking bot 9. Bot daughter, bot 8 cousin. Run from bot 8. Alright. 1, 10, 9, 8.
0.
I
Start.
missed one. I
Start.
missed one.
Start.
I didn't.
We
Okay.
already wanted to start a minute ago.
Yeah. This is me trying to gather my group mates to do group assignments.
Kill.
This bot 2 might actually win, even though it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think.
he won't. He won't.
No.
Unless he kills this mage. Okay, good. Teddy, you got away. Hello, Nell. Nell.
Where, what?
No, I thought maybe it was Uber's fake account, like Nell, because he was calling you Nell. But I don't think he had time. Daniel, you are fighting against Peach. Oh my god, you must think I'm a bot to make an account this fast. No, I figured you probably didn't because you were posting all the time, so
I won.
you wouldn't. Ah, you won.
Yep. Sorry, man.
This is me trying to go. Okay, alright, that. Yeah, knight that's around 6 or up becomes really tanky. Yeah. By the way, I'm a girl. Oh, sorry, Neo. Neo the Finn. It's the Finn, I guess, right? Uber, you are bot, so yep.
Bot 8 sister, 1 Joanna.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Funny enough, I made some when we were making this multiplayer testing thing for that Twitch app on Steam, where you can actually select your characters and send them on Twitch and so on. And I made player names random, like player 1 to or was it bot? I think it was bot. I don't know if it was bot or player 1 to 10, because I think it was bot. It was bot, yeah. We wouldn't be laughing, it was player. Overall, it was a random number from 1 to 100, and I like press like add on that app in order to show it to Daniel for the first time, and there we go, it says bot 8. Like, what is the chance? I first thought it was 1 to 1,000.
1 in 100, yeah.
And then that would be ridiculous, but it wasn't. It was 1 in 100. But still, it's ridiculous. But alright.
How fast can you make this go?
How do
5, 6 times maybe.
Yeah.
6, 7 times. No, maybe more.
We can make
Well, we
as
can
fast
make
as
it
we like, but it will start
20
lagging.
times, but
Yeah. Damn, that knight took everything with hardly a scratch. Or just Duffy. Alright.
yeah, you can see that slider down below. That's like the time
Yeah.
scale.
So I'm not going to increase it. I wanted to decrease it. Because where I increase it, you won't see really what happened in the game. I will do that for bots if... no, they won't fight
Oh,
each
no.
other. Maybe these guys will.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the maximum speed right now. Right now maximum is 5, but we could do it through code more faster. Okay, so I'm not sure if there is anybody here who hasn't joined yet and would like to play. So if that's the situation, here is the tutorial in the chat. Basically, you cannot join right now because we're in the middle of this championship, but once we see who wins, then we'll have another choosing like lobby screen and you can join there.
I'm playing against bot 8 sister.
Oh no. I'm clicking so much, I'm going to click on that X.
Yeah, once you're gonna click that.
One wrong. GS4 against bot 6. So yeah, as you can see, definitely the music is not the right fit at this point. This is music from some old game that I made. It's a Flash game, and she's done. All right, good job, GS4. So, but it's the closest thing that we had that is not like irritating, but that is kind of, you know, kind of fits. I don't know, maybe we could have found something better.
Bot 5.
I'm up against bot 5. Who counters the Fat X guys? Nobody. They're the strongest. So
Lost.
they are countered by archers. I lost. No, they're countered by archers, and who else? Mage, but mage can counter them if mage is protected by somebody, so that they can like they don't get to the mage fast enough. And I guess there are combinations that can counter them as well. Like here I seen there was a mage and they got to her too fast, I guess. But if there were some warriors, knights in front, then when mage fires, they don't have any protection against mage. So if she's high enough level, she can kill like all of them. Hey, thank you for joining us, bot 8 sister. I assume that you were already here, but I mean, I shouldn't assume, I know. And bot 8 sister is like, what are these guys talking about? That's my name, bot 8 sister. That's my irregular username. Played Counter-Strike like that. Archer's mage is a bit slow. Aha, so who counters them? That's what Uber answered. Uber counters all, yeah. I hate bots.
Nice, Yobis, you won.
Yep, good job, Jobis.
Got to fight an Uber bot.
What?
Wow, he was
I
tanking that.
I thought he would
So
kill
much.
them all.
Okay, now me against
But hate sister.
what is sister.
She's going to kill your... Yeah, I think but hate sister will win. No! Or I
Come
don't
on!
know. Ha! Ha!
Yeah! Yep. Nice. It was a tough battle.
Yeah,
Really
you had
tough
no idea
battle,
who
yeah.
will win. And the real one, but 8. Or is it the
Yeah.
real one? I don't know anymore. Maybe somebody made a comment. No, it's the real one. But he lost. CG, good job. But 8 Sister says that we are bad at our own game. Yeah.
I didn't find the hashtag on my laptop to play.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
control.
can you... It's... I don't know. Shift and 3. Like this. Shift and 3.
Thanks for follow.
Dudoniko, welcome to our Twitch. So it's Shift and 3, but if you can't do that, copy it. Yeah, copy this one or somebody else's.
It's control 3.
No, it's not. It's Shift and 3. Control
Yeah,
and
Shift,
3
yeah,
will
yeah.
switch your windows or something.
Yeah, shift and 3.
No problems. That fit.
Control 3.
Yeah,
No,
programmer.
Yeah, control 4. Okay.
Alright. If I won't give it to Quells, I will AFK for a short time. Okay? Okay, I will write that down in a notepad on my messy window screen.
But who said that?
Yeah, I should do that. Wait, come on. There. Okay, got it. Okay, round 2, fighting another Uber bot, said Jobs. We're doing good against these bots, but this is tricky. But priest, Archer was dumb and she was a shooting priest instead of orc. But you can argue that that was smart thing to do in some situations. That's the problem. In some situations, different thing will be smart. And the problem is that we cannot make them read everything, because if they read absolutely everything, it will take too much processing power.
Yep,
Yeah,
I lost because
Okay.
of that mage knocking warrior down.
Yeah. You see, it's a short knockdown. He just falls and gets up instantly, but
Yep.
it still messes him up.
Yeah,
Wastes his
definitely.
time still.
What a mess.
Okay, hide back versus GS4 ever. Yeah, so
Wow, that was nice. From Archer.
ooh, last bot. All right, Jobs, you got this. Jobbies. So nervous.
Nice from work, but
if it was a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
stronger, X.
yeah.
He should have sharpened that X
Your
a bit
job
more.
is literally fighting a bot 3 times.
What? Really? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Job is the bot slayer, and finally he was slain.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, but we... Like, our prayers are with you and that stuff. You did a great job for humanity. Okay. Teddy Bear and High Peck. And bot 5.
Nice.
Alright, good job. Teddy Bear and High Peck. I'm going to slow this one down. Let's see who wins. Who do you guys think will win? Okay, taking the custom camera and slowing it down. I feel like Teddy has a better shot. No!
Wow,
Who
look at
killed
that.
that mage? I think
Axes.
Archer and
No,
Axes.
one archer,
Yeah.
arrow and axe.
Nice. So I was sure Teddy will win because there were like a lot of them and this mage should eliminate them, but this archer and this axes cleared her.
GG.
Yep. Save this one and let's stay on 18 units. Alright. I will be right back.
I'm gonna go with full archers now. And let's see what happened. God damn it. It recognized my message as a spam. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, everyone is going with the low level units. CJ LaGuardia, seems like you have the best tactic here. Priest level 18. Plex, you have one more unit available. PC user, oh yeah, you have two more. I don't know what to talk about. priest before is bald like a monk. It has a nice design now. Oh yeah, we changed it like a month ago or something like that.
Cool.
Oh, priest. New animation.
Uh-huh. No, I think we have changed that like 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
I think it's been some time. Yeah. Actually,
Thanks for follow.
Lus.
Lusken. What?
I'm looking for something to share since you guys were talking about characters. There is like we have public file where we keep all the characters and their actions, their abilities, these ideas. So if anybody is interested in looking what is planned and if you guys have some ideas, there it is. So I'm going to show you here. Come on, Windows 10, I hate you.
Come on.
This feature was here from Windows 7 also, but alright, so I guess this is everything is so you guys can see here we have like the characters that will have like Necromancer. Kaniel, thanks for following.
Thanks.
Then there will be Cleric. Oh, we actually have drawings for Cleric, I didn't add him yet. Like Shaman, him we already have animated. Witch.
Thanks for follow.
Thanks for following. So you guys can see this file for yourself. This guy is coming into the game soon
Yeah,
too.
it's Troll has a finished animation.
He's like a big guy, and so Man Assassin, this one will be very interesting. He will be invisible and then he will go and kill like mages and priests and so on. There are some more that you can see yourself, but I will start adding some bots here so that we can start soon. And if anybody needs some help how to play, I will share the tutorial right now. And ask me if you need more help. There it is. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it, Medvedik. Alright. Adding a few more bots. I will join. My name is Daniel in real life.
Oh, my name is Daniel in real life. Thanks for follow.
We'll see who Aymanskayote. But here he goes by Daniels. Outlast. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. Yeah, I'll join
and
I will add few
slowly
more
adding
bots.
bots.
Yeah, but if you guys still, where are you from? I'm from Serbia. Yeah, we're from Serbia too.
I mi isto.
Kako si? Now I'm speaking Serbian with accent because I'm on English. I switched to English completely. Okay, so let's add some orcs, some priests, and some mages. This will do.
So we found Daniel's long lost brother.
I wish I could find my brother. There he is. Don't worry. He's always watching. Alright, I'm going to start and hopefully somebody's not writing and joining right now. Yes. So, so we said, did you guys maybe consider giving the players the opportunity to manually control their characters at a time? I think it would make matches more interesting. Can you tell me more about it? How exactly? You mean like there is like a group of one fighters and others, and each player like you would have control over one unit, but how would you control him? Daniel, you figured this out, yeah. Yeah, some other guys also figured it. We were from Serbia. It's obvious, I guess, in our accent. Move the position of each unit. I believe you could implement that in the upcoming app. Well, in that app, we would be able to position units and so on, but to control him directly, I mean, yeah, I guess there would be something fun about that, but again, you cannot really see it because there is a huge lag, and you don't really see real time what is going on. But also, I'm not sure that we would go for that exactly because we want the game to be about management more than about action, and if we let players like control units, then it's going to turn into an action game. So I know it. Yeah, I'm looking at this every day, and I would be like, it would be awesome if I could like take one character and control him, and it would be really fun for me because I've been
And
watching
it would be
it
really
for a
hard
long
to
time.
control the unit.
But I'm saying that
Yep.
we're not going there with our design right now. So maybe, say for example, you got one unit with low health, you can pick the healer to heal that unit if you have one. I don't like the ability to move the units, it makes less surprising, said Overlord. Well, I see the need for that. There is one game, there is only from all the games that we've seen here on Steam and so on,
Sorry,
that are
I'll be back here in a minute.
okay. So for a mall game that are about managing units, not managing units, like managing gladiator teams, there is only one game that is really like very well polished and that has a lot of reviews and so on, and it's called Domina. And in that game you can control units, but I kind of feel that they added that feature at the end, that they figured like, yeah, this is not fun enough, let's let people control unit as well, because it's not like game is built around that. There is nothing in game about that, like there are no upgrades for you or anything like that. Everything is about these units and like how they fight themselves, right? So I feel like they bailed on the idea in the last moment in fear of not being fun enough. But we have some other designs that should make it fun enough, because there will be a lot of strategy when you're positioning units. You will be adding glyphs that are affecting, like you can affect the weather, you can make rain will make mud, and everybody will be slower, so your archers will be better because they have more time to shoot enemies while they're approaching. Or there can be a wind from glyph, or there can be glyph that gives everybody a shield or something like that, or increase their agility stat and so on. So there will be a million combinations there. How do you actually connect these commands to the game? Is it some kind of database? Is it like SQL? Or Daniel, do you code C#? Yeah. Oh, you asked the other Daniel. Yes, I'm studying it right now. Actually, in my second year of college, Visual C#, HTML. Okay. So no, we don't have anything like that. We actually took an easy route with this because we are limited with our time and there is a lot to make here. So we have some Twitch asset on Asset Store. If you want, I can even link it to you. It costs like I think $10 or $20. Now I forgot. But basically, this is something that helps you connect. Of course, you still need to figure it out and how to connect it with your C# code and so on. But it's easier than figuring it all out yourself, because it will take us like a week or two to like figure out exactly what is going on there and make our own stuff. But this app that we will be making on Steam is not even going to use that. It's going to directly connect through servers, and the player who is hosting, who is streaming, he will be the server. So there is no need for like external servers or anything like that. So that will be nice. And chat won't be crowded with that much like codes. My priest died. Hey, I have not been paying attention that much to the game, so I missed it. These guys, Plex seems to be doing good. Our whole game kind of stops when somebody wins, so this is not satisfying that there is no explosion here. We should probably look into that. Bot 8, you came in the right time to see bot 8. Probably lose, I guess, Cactus.
Yep.
Getting Cactus. No! Cactus. Bot 8 strikes again. So somebody asked who counters these orcs. Well, you can, as you can see, she killed like how many? 10 of them.
Oh, I lost against bot 2. Oh, look at how many bots passed. What is happening?
Not good. It will be tricky to select a winner if we have like 5 bots in the first 5 places, so that's why I'm worried when I see a lot of bots winning. Even bot sister, why she didn't win? Do you have the name of the app already, or the app that we... Wait, actually. Okay, I will be catching up with that app on Steam for sure.
With that app on Steam for sure.
Okay, we don't have the name yet. It's probably going to be similar to the name of the game, like Gladiator Guild Manager, Twitch or Twitch mode, or maybe we'll change it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see if we can even say Twitch without getting sued by Twitch.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but you can join our Discord. We are sharing everything there, so you will be updated there, and we will mention it here too. But there you will see like the specific update. I should actually share it. You have it down in the description on Twitch. Yeah. Okay. So here it is.
And Yobis, you should win definitely.
Yeah. Unless he... Okay.
No way.
Because when he doesn't get hit a long time, he regains his like points on his shield, and then he can block more. Daniel! Come on, Daniel, no!
Oh.
No! Is a mobile version planned, or is this planned to be PC only? We've been going back and forth on that, but probably PC only, because even if we decide to do mobile, we don't want to think about that, because it will damage our design here, because everything always needs to be like considered. But on mobile, is that going to be doable? So yeah, we say for now, screw mobile, we're gonna do the best PC version that we can. Then we are planning to do some consoles as well.
Look at this.
And mobile is, I don't know, probably not in plan, but we'll see. We haven't been thinking, we were thinking before that we can make that Twitch app working on mobile. And then we haven't been thinking about that again. But if we do it this way, I think it's pretty doable on mobile Twitch app. If we connect it with network. We couldn't do it before because we had a million other limitations, but we weren't planning to use actual servers and network. But now that we will, maybe that is doable. Would that be fun for you guys to open this on mobile, so you can watch this on your monitor and have the app on your mobile and like drag their
units and position them and
yeah. We are not promising anything, but will be nice too, said Medvedik. I can see bots everywhere. Job says I became a bot. I'm not smart enough to read and understand it before I say it, but you see what he said.
What?
I will become a bot slayer. considering so many people are also from mobile in this chat, it is best to make mobile app as mentioned before. It would be cool, you guys could be commentators on some tournaments. Well, if there is a mobile app, we wouldn't. You would be able to choose your team and everything, but I don't think you would be able to watch it through that mobile app.
Yeah, that's
Unless
the thing.
we kind of
unless we
find a way to connect
yeah,
it,
find
but
some way, but
yeah, we need to look into that.
there's
We don't know if we can
so
load.
many things with this because mobile that's like Android and to access the Twitch that's totally like different API and
But it doesn't need to access Twitch anymore. It doesn't.
no,
have any
to watch
connection.
it like
To watch it, yeah.
there is so
Maybe
many
if we can load kind of the video from that page, there is that kind of feature in Unity, why not?
yeah,
but I don't know if there
think
is,
so. I don't
so-
think so there is feature for
Yeah.
I think there is feature to like add Google Chrome into game, but I don't know how that be. Well, I don't know really.
Well, we're gonna look into it, but worst case scenario, it could be only like a app where you like choose your units and you watch it on some other place. But again,
Yo, Bis, you are against bot.
slay him.
Bot 8.
Bot 8. But what about new modes? Wait, it would be cool because okay. By the way, chat run away. By the way, what about new modes like battle? It keeps scrolling me. Won't collaborate. But by the way, what about new modes like Battle Royale where all players fight together in one big arena and last team alive wins? That is pretty cool actually.
Interesting. But how would
that work? Like everybody enters the same time? I mean,
everybody enters with one unit and there is like
yeah, maybe that. That
what
would
is happening.
There is not like you have much control. It's like a random mess, but you enjoy watching because your unit might do well. So that would be the point of that mode. But we would need to figure out how can we make that work, because right now game works with two teams. Like there is red and blue, and they are finding each other and fighting each other, and everything is written like that. So for us now to make like any number of teams fight, I don't know. But bot 8 is passing. He's doing. If both bots win, then we'll have to simulate these two guys fighting.
Yeah.
You have.
We can play it on mobile and watch you on PC. I know it's hard. I'm just shooting ideas. No, that
is easy. Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
But we're not sure if we would be able to load the Twitch into this app. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that Battle Royale mode, that is something to think about, but we will need to see if that can be made.
Oh,
okay,
we got
good.
winner.
Yes, but yeah, okay. We don't have to re-simulate. It's still not sure if Plex will win. I think he will.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Now the real fight. I'm going to slow it down. Plex wins by a lot. You see, Plex doesn't have any high level units, but they're just good combination together and. Alright, I can speed it up to normal speed. And Plex, you won. Alright.
Look at you.
So we will play one more. So this one will be the last one. We're gonna keep the 18 units, and let's see how it goes. And I'm going to go through the chat because I missed a lot of things here. Considering so many people are also from mobile. Okay, seeing this. Uberlord says, for Android we have ability to make split screen, but I understand the complexity, don't worry about it. Aha, yeah, that is true actually, you can do split screen, so... But then I wonder how the app will look when you have only half of the app.
Yeah, it's...
Like, will it scale? I don't know, we could
try.
Yeah. Well, we can play it on mobile and watch on PC, yeah, okay, I bet one but finished, here we go. My next one. The main idea for app is basically it's for adding and choosing units, not viewing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more that we are imagining VP53, thanks for following. So we are more imagining like people watching it here, or I don't know, because some people are actually playing on mobile, so I don't know if they could use the app. They would have to switch back. But why not? Like you enter, you watch, and then you switch to the app, you make the team, you send it, and then you keep watching.
Yeah,
it's still doable,
yeah,
I think.
It's,
it's still nicer than typing these little keys and choosing, and not being able to choose position or their abilities and so on.
Okay, I think this one could be the last one
Yeah,
for
I said
today.
it. I said
Oh,
it.
you said that. Oh.
You were absent, but
No,
not
I
physically.
was,
GG.
Okay, let me join.
Yep. Okay. I'll join as well. And we're gonna wait like 1 more minute to see if somebody else joins, because we have to add a lot of bots again now. Yeah, the big problem with this is really that we have like 16 or 32 people limit, but the thing is that we cannot show the table of this like championship table unless that's the number, because it gets too messy.
Yep, Medvedev, 2 more points, man.
Alright, adding the bots. Adding the bots every 5 seconds. When I'm finishing adding the bots, I'm going to start the game.
Finishing adding the bots.
Finishing adding the bots. Yeah.
That's the English.
English on very good levels. Even if I try to sound like I'm saying bad English, it's not clear, because is he joking or is he really talking like that?
You said bad English.
Yeah, that was the joke. But that's the problem, because you cannot tell from the joke, because I'm saying other stuff that are actually bad.
Yeah.
So I should probably stop joking about it. English 18. Okay, let's start. And I'm up against Plex. I don't know. This mage might be tricky, but she got. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys still in Serbia, or did you move somewhere with better internet? It's pretty solid internet here in Serbia, I have to tell. No, really, like I have the cheapest version of the internet, and I mean the first package, and it's like 10 megabytes download, and I think 1 point something upload, so it's pretty solid. It could be a bit better, but I can actually pay for more, and then we could probably stream on even higher quality. Although it's 180p, so it's pretty solid already.
Character
It's
10
SSD.
and an XCT8.
Annexing.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that's the
Alex City.
that's the English.
I'm at the top of the list. No bot for me to fight yet. Will I live? We shall see. No, there you go. You go against the bot again. I don't know what's up with the code, but it keeps putting you against bots. But I'm not worried
Oh wait,
about
I
you.
do fight a bot.
You do. Job is the bot slayer. Or is he the bot slayer? I don't know. I think he is. Unless this guy kills them.
Yeah, he's gonna win the bots.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice man.
We trust that you will clean the bots. There is a lot to clean.
An XCT.
For real, the quality with that package, holy cow, I have 21.4 and I can barely stream. 22.4, like 22 megabytes download. Well, I don't know what they say in that description. They say like bits and bytes, so they say like there is, when they're marketed, they don't say like it's 10 megabytes download, they say it's 100 megabytes, but it's not, it's less. It's like because they say megabits and not megabytes, and 1 bit is 8 bytes or other way around, I will never learn. But the thing is that you go on and you download something like League of Legends and you can see exactly what is your downloading speed, and there I can see that it's 10 megabytes. And it's fine, we can stream an even higher bit rate. What about it?
No, that.
Job is I'm a Girl Entertainment Forge. Oh, sorry if I was saying. I don't know from the name. It seems like Jobs. When I see your name, I see Steve Jobs for some reason. I don't know. All right. The game won. It have a feeling. This game won. Okay. They're streaming at 1080p with a really high bitrate. No, we only have about 3K bitrate. But
Yeah.
we can probably have a bit more now that they increase the
We
speed.
can, like 4K, yeah.
I think we can, yeah. But I'm just a
4.5K.
bit skeptical that it will ruin something when we have like some turbulence in internet. But I don't know. Is it good now? I think it's pretty solid quality at this point. Maybe we can increase a little bit.
Yeah, we can try for next time.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's test it tomorrow. Oh no, Monday.
Monday, yeah. Okay, relating 21 megabytes. And it's solid at best. So, Daniel, are you actually downloading? When you start downloading something anywhere, what does it say? How many megabytes of actual download? 3K, I'm sure you can go 4K. Yeah, I think we can.
Look at this. Oh, I won. I won again. Against the bot.
But
and
again
sister.
against the same. It's like our code is randomizing, but only to make it like interesting, like always putting jobbies against the bots and you against bots 8 sister. Aha, at best it's 2.6 megabits per second. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So when that's megabytes, and then they tell you when you buy it in megabits. So they say like it's 22, but it's not. If we look at it that way, I have like 18 or maybe 100 megabits. So our internet, meaning that this internet is like 4 times faster than the one that you got there. But what do you use? We have SBB. There is like ADSL and SBB, so ADSL is pretty slow still to
I don't know
whoever
if
have it.
even exist anymore.
What?
ADSL.
Yeah, it does. Never
does?
has that.
Oh,
They
really?
has
Yeah.
the, and they all have slow internet.
Oh.
Like they have 1 megabit per second.
Yeah, that's really bad. Look at that archer.
Developer don't understand
Ah.
what we say. Yeah, no, we don't understand what you say. We don't have time to translate. So you can talk behind our back.
Maybe he lost and he cursing.
Yeah.
Like good damn developers, I lost.
I used to work on a modem 64 kilobytes. Wow. But what were you working then? I mean, I had like really that. How do you say? Yeah, it's a modem internet. It's like connects with its sound, like
Yeah.
wake ups the whole
I
house.
remember. I played Counter-Strike on that internet, god damn it, when I remember it. It was...
I played World of Warcraft and I used to like I had to connect to internet, but then I would make the huge telephone bill, so I would play it at night when everybody is sleeping, and then still this thing would be too loud when it connects.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a speaker, it's like something inside that thing is I don't know what it's doing, but it's making noises. Not working. That was my internet, says RPG. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there too.
Yeah, I remember I had to go to the post office and pay like 1 minute was like 1 dinar. And I...
1 cent, kind of.
Yeah, kind of 1 cent, yeah. And when I got some money for school to eat, I don't eat and I go to post office and paid like 60, 100 minutes, and when I come home from school I play Counter-Strike.
So Daniel says it's so confusing. I'm currently in Bosnia and I use MTEL, but SBB in Serbia. Yeah, it's a thing that they do. It's a marketing trick so that it looks like it's more saying bit instead of byte, or the other way around. I actually could only use from midnight to 6 a.m. That was the cheapest option. Oh, so you were in the similar situation.
And nobody could call you on the phone.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
My parents
like,
were like, nobody can call me, come on, you playing that stupid games.
Yeah. I remember one time, like I had some friends here, we were like, come on, let's connect, who cares? Like, it's the middle of the day, and there were some friends of my parents who were in the other room. And one of these people randomly decided to use the phone, and he picks it up and it starts like making these noises, like wee, wee, and he's confused. He probably doesn't even know what the internet is, and he asks my dad, like, what is this? And he's like pissed off, he's on the internet again. Like, the bills were insane. I mean, for that. It's like you're telephoning. It's exactly the same price like you are calling somebody and talking with them. So...
Oh, I'm playing. Come on, Mage.
I think you will win, actually. No, we won't.
No.
Or maybe you will.
Yes.
No, you won against PC user. It would be nice if you won against bot, but...
Yeah.
What can you do?
But still, I'm happy.
I can see that. Why not? right. Z, you won against Uber. That's an honor. That's an honor to win against Uber. Method said, I hate losing from bots. Yeah, nobody likes it. Oh, they're kicking him around and biting him. And he's like, kill me already, kill me. Like a bunch of orcs kicking you and wolves biting you through the armor. It's not a good experience. But you guys really eliminated bots this time. There is not much of them.
I'm afraid of Daniels.
You're ex-Daniels.
Yeah.
Like SpaceX. We were joking about that, like they were thinking about the name, like how should we call it, like space. You can't call it space, alright, whatever, SpaceX.
Yeah.
Just add something.
Now they are working on the Skynet internet. They are going to be like internet provider.
Who?
Elon Musk, he has a company and he's already launched those satellites.
Aha, satellites that are providing internet.
Yeah, yeah.
5G, something like that, or?
Yeah, I don't know very much, but I heard something like that. Internet would be more available in more rural areas, something like that.
I haven't been looking into that. I'll check. In Yugoslavia, views of World Wide Web.
I lost against bot.
How many more games are missing? I'm not sure what you mean exactly, but this is the last one that we will play for today. I should actually write that so I can translate it. This is the last one for today. Noxu. Plex, Tokas, and Biarga. Alright, let's see how this goes. This seems pretty similar, huh?
This seems the same.
The same. Yeah, Plex did complain that people were taking his team.
Yeah. Yeah, because he won. And he won again.
But justice was on his side. If it was.
Yeah.
If it was the taken team, I don't know. Probably was. It looked like the same, but there is a chance that you make a same team. Biarga, get that bot. But wait, is Biarga having the same team as Plex?
Nice, we got really good final.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
not the same.
Just slow
It's
it
very
down,
similar,
come on.
but not the same, yeah. Whoa!
Okay, that's
Yeah, that is nice.
and big boom.
Yeah, they are gone.
Alright, Plex, you
Nice.
won another one. I think you won another one.
Yeah,
at
2
least.
games, yeah.
Alright, saving. War of Titans at Noxu. Alright, so I'm going to send all these games to publisher, but I think he already sent some, but I'm going to send all of them, so we are sure there. And yeah, this was it for today. As we were talking already, we are streaming every day, a bit earlier than today, but you can see the schedule on the Twitch page. And yeah, we talk about the game, we play this game every time. This is how we start. We tell you what is new, like first 5 minutes we tell you about updates, first minute we are lost, we don't know what is up, we dropped some coffee or something, or I fall behind this thing, and something like that. And then we talk about the updates, and then we play a little bit, and you can like tune in from time to time and see how the game is progressing. Maybe give us your opinion on it, and that's what we do here.
Yep.
So thank you all for hanging out. This was fun, and
join our Discord. You can connect there with our community, and yeah, that's it.
somebody clipped bot 8 sister following. Yeah, he had weird comment because something was over my screen, so I was like only hearing the sound. So thank you for following, removing that bot sister 8.
Yeah.
Jobis, thank you for
thanks
following
follow.
too. Alright,
See
awesome
you.
guys. So let me just take one last look at the chat because it's hidden. See you guys. Okay. Daniels and everybody, see you.